Welcome back. Amid widespread speculation over her separation from Orlando Bloom, pop star Katy Perry began the Adelaide leg of her Lifetimes tour last night.
Yeah, for more, we're joined by entertainment editor Peter Ford. G'day, Pete. How was it? Was it business as usual? Were there any signs?
No, nothing directly said in reference to that. I mean, all week there's been a lot of speculation that despite the fact that Orlando was in Australia, that the relationship is over. As I said to you the other day, I suspect he came out to maybe talk young Daisy through it as two parents together, and he's gone off to Venice, which we'll come back to. But last night in Adelaide, she was sensational. The first of 4 shows. People are absolutely raving about it. I suspect, like a lot of performers, when they're going through emotional turmoil, the one thing they actually want to do is get out on stage and perform. It's like an escape for them. Now, there's 2 lovely stories came out of last night's show in Adelaide. The first one involves a young bloke who actually by accident appeared last night on Channel 7 News. They were doing a live cross to the super fans who were there ready to get in when the doors open and how excited they were. Have a look at Keegan.
This is a poster saying, Katie, let me dance with you. And so I've had a dream ever since I got tickets to dance with Katy Perry.
Well, the lovely thing is sometimes dreams do come true. And indeed, up on that stage last night was Keegan. He was invited up by Katy Perry and he was sensational. He's got the moves, the swagger. I mean, move over Mick Jagger. He was absolutely sensational. So we haven't got that vision. We might come back. There he is. Yeah, there he is. That's Keegan.
The kid from the news?
The kid from the news with the poster saying, let me up on stage with you. How good is he? Whoa. I mean, if I was Katy, I'd be hiring him for the next 3 nights to come back and do his thing. So
how old did you say he was?
Incredible.
I don't think he gave his age, but what do you reckon, 9 or 10? Or
maybe a little bit older by the movies, but I'm not sure.
He's not working on a less is more basis either, is he?
And you know what? I tell you what, once he gets through that shy stage...
Yeah, exactly.
The world is his oyster.
That is amazing. And the other exciting news is that Katy Perry watches Channel 7 News. That's good. It's all good.
Right. So that's really good.
Wow.
So good on Keegan for that. Now, the other lovely story begins 7 years ago when Katy was in Adelaide, and a young superfan at the time called Grace Moores, and she, unfortunately, was battling a brain tumour. And the one thing that really kept her going over the months was thinking, I'm going to get to Katy Perry's concert. Well, it didn't happen, because just a couple of nights before the concert, she was rushed to hospital and had to have brain surgery. So that was then. Katy Perry turned up at the house and did a mini show for her with a couple of her musicians. What a beautiful thing. That got international traction heading towards 8 years ago. Well, fast forward to last night, and who's sitting in the front row? Who is cancer-free now? Who is getting on and with their life and doing normal teenage stuff? But Grace Moores. Now, I've got to warn you, the quality here is not good at all. It's just from somebody in the audience, but you get the gist of it. It's a special moment. Here is Katy addressing Grace.
What was going on with you, Grace?
I had a brain tumor.
And how are you now?
I'm all good.
She's all good, and she's here almost 8 years later to see this concert, and you've grown up into such a beautiful young lady. God bless you. I'm so happy to see you, Grace.
So what a lovely moment for Grace and all of her family to have had that 7, 8 years down the track, that moment again with Katy.
Yeah, and we've got to thank Katy Perry too, like going through all that tumultuous time personally and then still bringing it, making so many people happy here. Exactly. Meanwhile, Orlando Bloom has touched down in Venice.
Yes, so he's there for the wedding, and of course people are now saying he's a single man, and this is his first outing as a single man. And over the next few days, you're going to hear a lot about this wedding. I mean, to say it's over the top is understating it. The amounts of money involved are extraordinary. The guest list is obviously extraordinary. Everybody from Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King. The wedding singer is going to be Elton John, so it's going to be big. Not everybody in Venice is necessarily thrilled about it, but a beautiful setting for this wedding, and no doubt we'll be talking about it next week.
You reckon?
I reckon we will.
There's Kim. OK, thanks, Pete. We'll come back to you later in the show. Coming up for you this morning,